April if you're new here. Hi, I am a third semester nursing student and I am also an LPN on a cardiac med-surg unit. And today I thought I would talk about whether or not I think as a new LPN with about a month of experience, if I think now getting my LPN was worth it. I did take a summer class in between second and third semester to get my LPN license. For me, that class met one day a week for I think 2 or 3 hours, and it wasn't about anything nursing related. It was all about like management of care. And then we also got some additional clinical hours. I think I had 2 simulation days and 3 clinical days, so just a little bit more experience, not a whole lot. From there, where else I feel like it was good was that I got to take my NCLEX. Hold on, there we go. So to be an LPN, you do have to take the LPN NCLEX, and I think it's a really great learning experience going in and taking that test and knowing what it looks like, knowing what it feels like, knowing the center that you could possibly be going to for your RN degree NCLEX. And I don't want to do it again, but I feel less pressure the next time that I go in. Work experience, there are a couple different options for LPNs. So you'll see a lot of LPNs in the long-term care facilities, skilled nursing, assisted living nursing, that kind of thing. But there are different places that you can work as an LPN depending on your state. So I would look in your area and see what kind of nursing is available to you as an LPN before you make that decision, and how much of a pay difference it is between what you're doing now and being an LPN. Now in my area, we have long-term care facilities, drug and alcohol rehab facilities, doctor's offices, and hospital setting positions for the LPN. I decided to go with the hospital setting for a couple different reasons. One of them being I've worked in a long-term care facility before. I've had that experience, and it's not something that I particularly want to go back to. I would have if it was my only option, money-wise. Long-term care does pay more than the hospital setting will, and that goes for being an RN as well. But I chose hospital nursing, and now I work on a med-surg floor, and I get the same number of patients that a nurse does. There are a couple of things that I can't do as the LPN, but a majority of the things that I can. I can't do the initial like head-to-toe assessment on a patient whenever they come to our floor. That has to be done by the RN, and I can't print off discharge paperwork, but I can give it to the patient. I also can't do like initial teachings. It has to be education that they've already been given before, but I can do like re-teachings and reassessments. I also get a lot of practice. I can do IVs, NG tubes, Foleys. I can change dressings, give medicines through PICC lines, central lines, change those dressings, and I actually got to DC a PICC line the other day at work. I think it's a really great opportunity because you get to grow your skills as a nurse. I work PRN, which means I'm only required to be there 1 day every 2 weeks. PRN can mean different things at different places, and that would be something you would just need to clarify with your facility if that's something you're interested in. But I do work more than that, but that's the only thing I'm required to do, so it still leaves plenty of time for nursing school. As far as how I feel about getting my RN degree with this, I definitely still want to do it. I'm definitely still in school. I am not giving up, and I am really ready to be an RN. This makes me more excited to be an RN because I don't want to have to ask another nurse beside me to do additional tasks just because I'm an LPN. They don't mind, but it is kind of frustrating at times. And I think it's going to end up making me a much better nurse because I've already will have about 8 months of experience underneath my belt. And because I get to do the exact same thing that a nurse does, if I stay with the same hospital, I can not have as long as of an orientation process, and I can like jump into the RN role by myself without a preceptor quicker if it's something I'm comfortable with. So overall, yes, 100%, I think it's worth it to get your LPN if taking that summer class or whatever it is for your program is something you can financially do, time-wise do. I would 100% recommend it. I would 100% do it. It is a little bit of a pay increase from being a tech or a nurse extern, nurse intern, whatever you are currently. If it's something like that, you get a little bit more, or you get a lot more responsibility, like with passing meds, doing the assessment. You get more comfortable in your nursing skills, and you get to gain some confidence in who you are as a nurse. And I think that's invaluable. And, you know, just the whole experience of you're the nurse now, not being the tech and like, oh yeah, let me go get your nurse. No, you're the nurse now. Whenever the tech calls me or I have to delegate tasks to my tech, it's a different mindset that I've had to rearrange as far as going from being the tech. Luckily, I'm not a tech on the same unit or I'm not an LPN on the same unit that I was a tech on, which is nice. So they only ever know me as a nurse, but I could see it being hard to transition from the unit you're on to, from a tech to a nurse. But if you have any questions about the LPN process, want to know more, feel free to reach out to me in the comments below. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Nursing with April, just like this channel, and shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about being an LPN. I do try to film a lot of days of my life about LPN. It does pretty well on my channel, and it's pretty much the best information I can give you right now, because I don't do a whole lot with my nursing program. We don't have a lot of homework, so there's not a lot to show. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like, subscribe before you leave. I try to post a couple videos a week, and I do plan on participating in Vlogmas. So let me know what you think about that. And I can't wait to see you guys all in my next video. Bye.